All right, welcome in, everybody. Let's do this thing. Oh, good evening, Adam. You're quick in here. I saw the tags went through easy peasy. Let's pull up YouTube. What's up, Terry? Good to see you too. All right, link to the live on YouTube. Would you get intimidated by this sweatshirt, Terry? Is that what it is? You intimidated by that? Ho ho ho. Ho ho ho. What can I say? I'm scary. Big scary guy over here. I had mail today. I opened it already. Sorry. I know. I'm the worst. But this was one of the highlights. Check this bad boy out. Big Poppy Dynasty to 10. 8 of 10. That was just cool. Dynasty has been getting me real excited. 2020 Dynasty. This bag has seen better days. Let's get him a fresh one. The Yankees. Do not give Trent a hard time. To magically make all of your hits appear in the boxes. I will try. I will. You make a darn good compelling argument, Terry. Thanks for jumping in. It's good to see you. Hope all is well with you. Look at that. A little bit better. I need to get some like perfect fit bags for one touches. I know they make them for graded cards. They've got to make some for one touches. The Yankees lose. I had a couple other cool ones in there. This one was pretty neat too. Little Bryce Rayner, black to 10 from Best. Not sure why it got a 9. I was looking at it and it looked really, really clean. I mean, like every corner, there's a tiny, tiny, tiny speck there, but I don't know. My hits better not be in there. Didn't give a team. Dude, I know. You're like, I do not want to see that Griffey duel. Please. Meanwhile, Lee is like, please show me the Griffey duel. Yeah, Bryce Rayner to 10. See, these are the bags that I want for one touches. These like perfect fits. So much nicer. This is one thing that I recommend to a lot of people. Because I don't know how other folks are, but I don't like... Let me get an example. I'm willing to sacrifice a bag for this. Or here, I'll do this. So I've got this Griffin Jacks here in a perfect fit bag, and it looks fine. But if I take it, and I just put it in a regular card bag, like a regular graded bag, I don't know, it's all like, I don't know, loosey-goosey. Not a fan. I prefer when it's a little bit more compact. Oh, do you want to see something? Do you want to actually see something crazy though? So we got 1 minute. This is a genuine, just like absolutely wild PSA for everybody. PSA about PSA. So I submitted 2 orders, right? I submitted an order, and they both got there on January 2nd. If you see what I see, I submitted a regular order and a value bulk order. They got there the same day. And guess what? The value bulk order, oh gosh, not whatnot. The value bulk order, I'm sorry, the regular order, estimated completion February 3rd. Oh, 2 days ago. Great. Value bulk, estimated completion May 19th. And guess what? Grades are ready. Grades are ready. A lot of these Jet Williamses. I'm kind of bummed. Well, I'm happy but bummed. My orange Luis Angel Acuna gemmed. But there was a couple of really nice ones in here. This one got a gem. This one I was pumped about. Chourio Gold Sapphire. Let's see what else. A lot of my rookie Chourio Golds gemmed. It was pretty incredible. Let's see. What else was a really big highlight? Yeah, I was hoping this would 10, but a 9 I'm happy with. My Juan Soto GPK, but yeah. Oh, I will, Garrett. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Here's everybody's teams. Of course, they're scrolling at the bottom as well, but if you want to get a big picture of every team all together, that's what the bottom scroll bar is comprised of. What's up, Adam? Yeah. No, it was genuinely, I was really happy with the grades. I had a few 8s that were not expected, but what can you do? Of course, I absolutely can, Terry. At 170% of comps. All right, I got a bunch of multiverses here. We've cut into a few cases, and these are all the ones I have left over. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to pick from here. I need 2 numbers. The first 2 numbers that show up twice in the chat. Between 1 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 15. Give me 2 numbers, 1 through 15. So I submitted a CAGS. I pulled this one at the National. The 2025 Bowman got a 9. So I'm happy. That's the only CAGS auto that I subbed. But I'm like, I pulled that too. But yeah, there were some good ones. All right, 6 and 9. Oh, no way. No way. The first 4 numbers that came through, David said 6 and 9. Adam said 6. Terry said 9. Guess that's what we're working with. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bottom left is 7, 8, 9. That was kind of crazy. All right. You could send me that one instead. Yeah, of course. I'll cut you a deal on that one. 165% of comps. Now we'll see. I mean, shoot, if you want it, let me know. I just graded it because it was CAGS. So the blessing of Ken Waldachuk will graciously give us good hits. Hopefully there are no Ken Waldichuks in the boxes. Since we're shouting that card out, as always, I got to shout this one out. Break more with Trent. Shout out to Travis Sikora. Nats number 5 prospect. Future Cy Young Award winner. All right, so here are the 2 multiverses from the picture. As always, they are empty boxes just for the sake of taking photos. But let's get this party started. Shockingly, everyone has won my 1-on-1. Do what? Dude, he better not get DFA'd, Ken Waldachuk. We love pulling Ken Waldachuk in here. No, nobody commented acknowledging that my post was photoshopped today. In case you didn't notice. Them tribute boxes are photoshopped. 100%. I'll show you. See? Which 1-on-1? Can we trade? You can always trade, Dana. You can trade the Braves for the Angels. How's that? All right, folks, I also do have to make a very important announcement. It is Dana's birthday. Oh, my gosh. Oh, that one. I'm so stupid. The Bobby one. That's funny. Nacho. Sedan, Future Stars, Narvaez, Raywave, and Morel. Oh my gosh. Dude, that went right over my head. I thought you were some other 1-of-1 that you probably had stowed away in your collection somewhere. And no, you meant the stupid 1-of-1 that I drew during a break. Good times. Good times. You got me. But yes, happy birthday, Mr. Durrance. Happy birthday. Gavin Sheets, Otto Lopez, Hater Refractor, Blake Dunn, and Nico Cavadas Sepia. If you want, I could do that, Zach. But I'll charge you an exorbitant amount of money for that, for my NFTs. Because I still don't understand how NFTs work, and just in case they become really valuable, I gotta have something in the back end. All right, let's see. What do we got in here? Oh, it's just... I I think 3 cards. No, we have 4. Weird. Imanaga. There's Jacob Wilson. Hunter Fiducia, Ray Wave, and Belly. A dislike Trent announcement. As I announced that it's your birthday, you do have a 1 of 1 Ronald Acuna. Does it grind anybody else's gears when people refer to him, like, genuinely as Ronald Acuna? I was listening to a podcast and a guy's like, oh, who's your biggest buy this offseason? He's like, Ronald Acuna. Acuna is just a, like, incredibly talented and low price for what he is. And, you know, Acuna is just so... And I'm like, it's Acuna. There's an Enye. I don't know. Maybe just me. Tyone. Ronald Acuna. Ray Wave of Gavin Lux. There's James Wood and Randy Arozarena on the sepia. I don't know. Maybe just me. To be fair, I have mispronounced people's names before, but... Whoa, whoa, whoa. You think I just give out 1 of 1s like candy? No, Terry. Terry, you have to skunk at least 10 times in a row to get that, and your streak restarted. You know how that goes. You just need to buy in again, because with my luck behind the screen, Terry, you'll have another 1 of 1 in no time. Oh yeah, Luis Angel Acuna. It's like Luis Angel. Jaron Duran, Jordan, C.J. Abrams, and Cole Reagans. Chicago White Sox legend. Oh, look at that Juan Soto backwards sepia. I like it. Blade, Norbs, Belozo Refractor, and Hurston Waldrop. Well, you owe me about 6. That's what I'm saying. No. You cashed them all in for the Bobby Witt, the Wobby Bit Jr. Adam, what did you say on that one post? Adam, you said something funny that cracked me up on a Bobby post. I can't remember. Cattell, Michael King, Arias, Ray Wave, Semyon, and a Kowser Cup. Padres moving closer to sale. Anybody in here buying the Padres? Hey, whoa. Jeremy does not have the artistic talent that I do. I've never seen Jeremy with an artist-proof 1 of 1. All I'm saying. I want to see his talents come out. Watch Jeremy actually be, like, super talented artistically. And be able to whip up something that's, like, hyper-realistic in 30 seconds. Jeremy's silent talent is that he is a top-tier artist. World-famous ghost painter. Alright, Blaster number 1. That was okay. Oh, a little Nacho sepia. It's backwards. Spencer Strider. Norbs. Jordan and a Gunner Ray Wave. Yeah, you said something fun. I can't remember what it was, but it wasn't Wobby Bit, I thought. That's not very likely. Roost, good to see you. Didn't I? Oh, maybe I didn't. Well, he did move to the artsy Northwest. It's true. Get in touch with his chakras. Cattell Marte, J-Dub. His name might be Angel Martinez. I might be wrong. I've been calling him Angel the whole time. River Ryan and Nolan Gorman sepia. As I'm like talking trash about other people mispronouncing names. But I will say this. I do it all the time. However, video where Bryce Harper corrected Braves fans mispronouncing Ronald's last name while trying to clown Bryce by saying Acuna was better than him was hilarious. Yeah. People are silly, man. So I'm not sure if you guys are on Instagram. If you're not, I recommend it. It's fun to... Like, I have a card Instagram that is the only Instagram I really use anymore. I have a personal one, but to be honest, I use it to kind of escape everybody's politics. Because I've realized that, hey, when I'm on social media, what I want to see is I want to see cards. And so I just made a card Instagram, and that's all I see now. It's really nice. Blade, Otto Lopez, Merrill Prism, and Semyon. But today in like the card space, it's a day they call SSP Thursday. So the first Thursday of the month, you post a super short print. And this time, I decided to post this one. It's Lindor's Golden Mirror from this year. And I was like, I kind of want to do some research and figure out if there's any significance to this photo. Well, it turns out it's from November 9th, 2024. I'm sorry, October 9th, 2024. Game 4 of the NLDS. Here's the interview. I found a clip, but it's the game where he hit the go-ahead grand slam. And to me, that was just so cool to learn. And so I posted this up today. I don't know. I figure some folks would think it's neat, but... Well, maybe not Phillies fans, but yeah, I was like, oh, that's a really cool backstory, and now it's going to make it way harder for me to sell that. Jaron Duran, Power Players, Cruz, Mountcastle, Ray Wave, Waldrip, and Casas Sepia. I just thought it was neat. Well, give us a numbered card or auto. We did get an auto out of one of the blasters we ripped the other day. Tyone, Nacho, Adley Rutschman, and Cole Reagans. Auto's the Sepia in this one for the Fish. Shota, Salvador Perez, Brent Rooker, and another James Wood. Michael's got the Nats in this one. Hoping to see a nice James Wood out of Tribute. It's been a while since we were at Tribute. Now I need to know more. Are all based on a big moment? So I don't know, Adam. I really don't. I kind of just got lucky with that because I literally just searched. Because in the background of that card, it says NLDS. So I was like, let me just search, NLDS Lindor press conference. And then that popped up. And then the date popped up, and I was like, oh, snap, that's from Game 4. So it was really cool. Gavin Sheets, Merrill, Strider, and Belly. All right, let's go. Let's do a little back and forth. So let's start with this Chrome Update, Mega, and then we'll do Bowman Chrome, then Chrome Update, then Bowman Chrome. To be honest, we ripped half a case of these yesterday, the first half. And, it took, till, I think, box number 7 or 8 before we had both Drake Baldwin and Nick Kurtz card. So I'm hoping that this second half is just juiced. I say that, and then the card on the back, Drake Baldwin. All right, maybe they will be. Schultz, Ke'Bryan Hayes, Augustine, Nick Pivetta, Ben Rice, and Drake Baldwin, true rookies. All right, maybe the second half we're going to see a little bit more. Bradley, I just got the video. I'll have to check it out. I feel like I remember seeing something like that. All right, Tyler McGill, Braxton Fulford, Sedan, Fortune 15 Bregman, Cam Smith, and Braxton Ashcraft. A little odd today in the mail. I ordered some Stranger Things tops now for myself and my daughter. Hidden art image variation. Oh, cool. Nice. So, Terry, question for you. When you say an art image variation, can you send me a picture? Like, I'm curious what that means. Wait, I missed the Met you pulled. The Met. Oh, it was a Juan Soto sepia. We pulled that out of the blaster. It wasn't anything too crazy, but still stage worthy nonetheless. I do want opinions since there's 18 folks in here. So tomorrow I typically do the multiverse case breaks on Fridays, right? But tomorrow is also museum collection release day. How do you think we would do it? Because I know folks are going to want a PYT break for museum collection, more than likely. So what do we think for tomorrow? Should I do a multiverse case break and then live fill? Well, I guess really, and then do like a separate post for museum, or do I still just let me know what you think I should do. Trevino, Edgar Caro, Hageman, Prism, nice James Wood All-Star game. Moises Ballesteros and Michael McGreevy. Case of both. If I definitely won't be able to do a case of museum collection, because for release day stuff, obviously you guys know we don't have an account with Topps, so that means we don't get stuff on release day, including sealed cases. So the only things that I can get is what I can buy from my LCS. Divi Museum Collection, Live Film Museum, because I know that some folks are probably going to want museum for their PCs and stuff. So I don't know. Jackson Jobe, Ryan Rollison, Jace Young, Mike Trout, Will Wagner, and Zach Veen. Half case of Multiverse and a museum mix. Just please don't put 2 breaks in one post. I know, that was so funny how many people were confused by it. Well, most people were. A couple people were confused. I was like, it's just 2 separate breaks. It's just 2 separate breaks. And people were like, I don't get it. I'm like, you can either join a PYT or you can join a random. It's just so I don't have to monitor 2 posts at once. Let me see who liked that. Is it Dana? Oh no, Robert. And I was like, it's honestly for my ease, and because that one post got so many eyes because 2 breaks were filling at once that it helped fill them. Marcelo, Thomas Harrington, Andres Munoz, David Morgan. There's a Zach Veen True X-Fractor and Aroldis. But it's all good. I can stick to 1 break per post. Don't want to confuse nobody. But yeah, we'll see what I do. I'm not sure yet. Might just be a few posts tomorrow. Vivas, Victor Carantini, Yoho. Post seems to fall during my physical therapy time. Well, like I said, usually I'll do multiple rounds of the multiverse, and I'm not sure when I'll post. So I will say this. If I post museum, it'll be later than the normal post time of noon, because that's 10 o'clock my time, and my LCS doesn't open till 1 p.m. Eastern or 11 o'clock my time. Kumar, Blaine Krim, and a Ben Rice rookie debut refractor. Yeah. So I'm hoping I can get it. But I'm not sure how much he's getting or anything like that, so... Is there tribute in this? Yes, there is. There's 2 boxes of tribute. Aranda, Shane Smith, Wilyer Abreu, McAble, Chris Paddock, and a Camp Smith refractor. Solid box. We didn't get anything numbered, but we got Drake Baldwin, a few Camp Smiths, a few Ben Rices, a few James Woods. I don't... So, Garrett, I don't even think I'll be able to get 3 to 4 boxes of museum. That's the problem. Oh, half case of Multiverse Diamonds. So that would be, let's do a quick math on that. 249 times 6 for a half case of multi. So that's about $1,500. Now 500 times 6, that's 3,000. So we're at 4,500. And then let's call it 300 a box for museum. That's a $5,400 break. That means on average, teams are going to be $180 before shipping and fees. I don't know if I believe in that. Getting on a plane flying to Utah to beach to the LCS. I'm usually the first one there, but I do have a day job that, you know, sometimes I'm busy. But the LCS here, it's not like he gets, 10 cases. Sometimes he gets 1 case of things. So here's an idea. So obviously there's 4 boxes in a case of tribute. We're opening 2 today. What do you think about a tribute and museum collection mixer tomorrow? Yandy, Logan Gilbert, Katoy, Laser, Burrito, and Harold Ribas. It's a tax time, baby. $700 a box for museum. Wonderful. Divisional multiverse case break. Done it before, we could do it again. I'll post it tomorrow. Tribute Museum sounds good. I think that'd be good. But the thing is, like, folks are going to skunk. But the folks who hit should hit well. Aaron Judge, Jordan, Ellie, DeJean McCarris, and Kendry. I think it's an idea. That's why I try to make breaks that folks want to do. Because, I mean, to be honest, like, it sounds silly, but when you think about breaks every day, sometimes you can, I don't want to say lose touch with what the people want, but I always try to think of what folks want. That's why sometimes I'll ask for feedback or, hey, if there's something you want to rip, let me know. Lawrence Butler. How much is that a spot? Oh, let me just, $12, Bradley. Jackson Merrill, Juan Tomas, Kevin Alvarez, and Nieves Isaguirre. So, I will say this. Tribute's pricing is all over the place. Because there's not many of it. 880, 780, 750, 850, 800. So going off DA Cardworld, they're at 880. I'll tell you this much. I'm charging 800 because I've had this case a little while and it's come up. But, oh, the Divi, it's 498. 498 a spot. We filled 2 of them last Friday. Yes, Pristine is coming. The question is when. Because this will be the 3rd release date for Pristine now, and it's kind of getting annoying. I thought Pristine is now on the TBD list, is what I heard. Vlad, Christian Campbell, Angel Martinez, RJ Shrek, and Jordan Sanchez. But no, so talking about like if we did the museum and tribute. So if museum is $700 a box, if I can get 2 of them, so $1,400 plus $1,600, $3K. Add a little bit for fees and stuff, so average spot will be about $100. So it'd be more expensive than today. Chase Mydroth, Augustine, Ballesteros, Lombard, and Wilfrey. Because today's I think was like $2,600 total. So yeah, I think it's doable. I think it'd be fun, but we'll see. We'll make it happen. Jose Anderson, there's Drake Baldwin, Kendry, Ronald Acuna, and Aaron Fudge. $5.50 a box for museum. That's the thing. You say that, Roost. You say that, but what is it? Let's just look it up ourselves. 2025 Museum Collection Baseball. $5.50. Okay, that's a lot more doable. DNA, yeah, okay. When you said $700 a box, like my gut reaction was, holy smokes, that's expensive. $5.50, I mean, it's still very expensive, but it's $150 back. So I guess then, hey, it would be close to today's price point. Well, good. $5.50. Hopefully my LCS is below that. Will Free, Luis Angel Acuna, Ilorki, Bryce Happa, Meteoric Rise, and Yorger. Well, I think it's safe to say that the update Mega Box beat that Bowman Chrome. Let's see if it'll happen again. Men's USA hockey team will do in the Olympics. I have absolutely no idea. I could not name one player, to be honest. The women won today, huh? Yes, that's 100% true, Robert. Yes, 100% of the time, you're completely correct. Multiverse is the best return for your money of any product that you will see. Cade Horton, Tyler Locklear, Luke Keyshaw, Kurtz, Night Terrors, Grant Wolfram, and Carlos Correa. Yeah, absolutely. But what if there's a 1 of 1? But what if there's this crazy superfractor? Your odds of hitting a 1 of 1 out of Multiverse are higher than out of any box. Because there's a few 1 of 1s in Multiverse. Willie McIver, Acuna, Robert Hassel, Max Kepler, Brad Lord, and Shane Bieber. All right, this one's not looking as promising as the first. Gonna need him to step it up a little bit. They are. I think that you can redeem them through March 31st. James Wood debut, Liam Hicks, Cade Stroud. Fortune 15, Christian Campbell, Will Wilson, and Osuna. Canada is favored. Of course, of course. Alan Roden, Torque, Tim Tawa, Cattell All-Star Game, Stowers, and Duran. Maverick, Ryan McMahon, Logan Henderson, Scooble, Gage Workman, and Ellie De La Cruz. Well, that's the way it goes, Robert. That's the way it goes. Austin Slater, Lau, Cedric Mullins, PCA, Callahan, and Braxton Ashcraft. Yeah, this mega box is what the first half of the case felt like. That last box was a nice one. I was hoping that last box we had would be a lot better. We do have a green in here and a Cam Smith up front. Nice. Tommy Pham, we'll go from the back. Berger, Jack Leiter, Power Players, Mookie Betts, and a green bean, upside down green bean. Ke'Bryan Hayes, 60 of 99. Reds, Steven. Alright, last mega box, and then we've got Tribute and Multiverse. Let's see what we got hiding. Yeah, I'll figure something out tomorrow. I definitely want to rip Museum Collection. I enjoy Museum Collection each year. Similarly to Tribute, where you've got patches and autos in the same box. I like that. Multiple of each. Where each pack has something cool in it. I'm a fan. Alright, show me some Joshua and some Elian Pena, please. Chandler Simpson, Noah Cameron, Dingus. There's Maury and Morillo. I finally saw one of his international autos pop up. That thing is sick looking with the kanji auto. Really cool. And number 5, which is kind of nuts. I like when players do interesting things with their cards, especially the low-numbered ones. I mean, shoot, even just the inception of the My First Bowman on the Blues. Big fan. I've never pulled one, but really cool. I forget whose I saw at a big show. I saw one of the bigger names of the time. I want to say... Actually, I don't even remember. But I remember seeing a big name. My First Bowman. Obviously, very hefty price tag, but it was cool looking. Yandy. Logan Gilbert. I did his arbitration news. Aaron Judge, Nestor Miranda, and DJ Layton. I didn't click on it to really get the full details, but why aren't you running a cheap live fill like Prospect Edition? Because I'm running low on Prospect Edition, and I wanna save it for the multiverse case breaks. Jordan, Lawrence Butler, Jose Anderson, Caden Powell, and Tommy Tanks. Museum is... Oh, yeah, that's right. I keep forgetting. I'm not a big fan of how things keep changing the configuration of things. Like Bowman's Best last year going from the 2 mini boxes down to 1 box. I don't know. I feel like it helped you keep track of things better. Ellie, Jackson Merrill, Vlad, Pedro Catoy, and Juan Tomas. But, Robert, to secondarily answer your question, if I'm running big breaks tomorrow, I don't want folks spending their money on a live fill today. I'd rather us fill something super cool tomorrow. You know what I mean? Christian Campbell, Angel, Augustine, Iverson Lopez, and Yohan De La Cruz. This is my personal opinion. All right. Give us something shiny and sparkly. Libertz Aponte, Matt Shaw, Strop, like a Mega Box Auto. See that little white area right there? We have ink. Luke Kishal And an auto of Giovanni Rodriguez, the New York Mets. David Clifford getting some ink. Giovanni. I like Giovanni. The problem is he's probably going to take Francisco Alvarez's job, which I don't like because Francisco Alvarez is the greatest Mets catcher of all time. Better than that guy Mike Pizza or whatever. What's in the works for tomorrow? So tomorrow, Fridays, I usually run Multiverse case breaks, and Museum Collection is releasing tomorrow. So, I did not know that. Interesting. Yeah, like I said, I didn't click on it. I just saw that he won an arbitration case, and I'm like, I don't know what that means, but good for him. Angelo Marquez, Haisong Kim. There's Joshua. Moises Ballesteros and Dejean McCarris. Did not know that. They're cool. All right, well, this is what the break was all about today. I'm probably going to have to stop mid-break and go grab more top loaders, but I'm not waiting any longer. Let's have some fun. Here's Topps Tribute. It's been a little while since we've had Topps Tribute, so let's have some fun. We got 19 folks in here. How's everybody doing? Welcome in on a Thursday. Tomorrow's Friday. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Trent. I'm trying to figure out which packs are thicker that probably have the patches in them as opposed to the autos. These two definitely look thicker. Out of these, I'm not so sure. Maybe the top one. I don't know. I try and go for the relics first, but whatever. Small live fill today. Divvy. Like I said, I want to be able to fill museum and stuff tomorrow. Big Mac. Getting more blocker cards. Garrett Cole. And I think we got ink first. Green auto. Steve Carlton. Philadelphia Phillies. 86 of 99. Going to Mark. Mark, thanks for jumping in so frequently. You jump in all the time, and I feel like I let the Phillies down when you have them more often than not. So when you do hit, I'm very happy for you. And that's a lot coming from me as a Mets fan, being happy for a Philly fan. Sitting in the office trying to who got store of the year. Whoever had the highest MJ Holdings allocation. Ooh, how about a little Ben Rice to 150 to kick this one off? All right, Michael. Let's see on the back, Derek Jeter. And we got a thick boy. Ooh, I like that. How about Yelich and Churio, 85 of 150. One former MVP and one future 12-time MVP. Yeah, that's right. I said it. 85 of 150 for the Brew Crew. Nick. I don't know what to live fill, though, Roost. I really don't have a ton. Where's the Brew Crew? I guess while I'm searching for the Brew Crew stand, I can get... Oh, back here. Where are my blasters? Really like these. Yeah, so every card has this. The best way I can describe it is like an ivory finish. So they all have this little like refractor hue to them, but they're all, I don't know. Ivory is the best way I can describe it. Divisional Multiverse case. He asked for it before. We gotta save that for Friday. For whenever the day after, when I'm up late as heck, I can just, I don't have to get up early the next day. Got another thick one. Should be another patch. So this is patch number 2, and we pulled auto number 1. Corbin Carroll. Big Fish, Mike Trout. And J-Ram Black, 73 of 199, stamp of approval. That relic looks a little dirty. Looks a little dirty to me. The land. Jose. It's ceramic. Thank you, Rooster. AL West, dibs, and I'm in. Well, if you want to do a pick your division, I can price out a pick your division. So let me know. Because I have the full, like, so the numbers we get, it's basically just the value of every card for each team. Because obviously there's a comp list for all the cards. This one feels, yeah, this is going to be a patch. So that's how I price them into like regular breaks. I just don't do PYT case breaks because let's say that the Yankees are super duper expensive. Well, super duper expensive in whiff. I know it's part of the game, but it's different when it comes out of a product that we create. Bambino on the back. Schwaba. Ale Central should be 55. Yeah, no kid. Ooh, sideways. Matt Olson, triple relic, 109 of 199. Going to the birthday boy, Mr. Durance. Yeah, because I remember the first set that I helped curate. Like, we intentionally went in. Well, I procured. I shouldn't say curated. Like, I bought like an Ichiro Marlins 1 of 1. Because I knew that, like, hey, the Marlins probably aren't going to have a lot, so let's put something in there that's a big chase for them. Like, a big chase for every team was my goal. But it's tough. And LE should be mine for my birthday. Bregman. Roy Campanella. And blue auto. Corbin Carroll. 122 of 150. Jose. Nice. Nice little CC autograph. I've been trying to scoop up some more Corbin Carroll stuff. I like Corbin Carroll. Here's Arizona. All right, and the last pack for box number 1. Give us a triple auto. Ooh, Ichiro to 99 right off the top. Lee. Vlad Jr. And a green rookie auto. Will Warren, New York Yankees, 37 of 99. Michael. As promised, I'm going to need to go grab some top loaders. But I will say this. David, you have the Mets. I didn't mention this earlier, but I'm mentioning it now. If we pull the Johan Santana, Gary Cohen dual auto, and you decide to sell it, you're legally required to come to me first. Lane Mets are center stage. Off center stage. I definitely thought I bought 100-point top loaders. I guess I bought 140s. We'll see how they compare. All right, next box. And then, of course, we still have the repacks. Duh, Mets. Mike Pizza. Mike Pizza. Mike Pizza. All right. Honestly, it's easier to tell from feel. Ooh, this one's like really thick. Let's open it first. This one's might be a 4-card pack. Oh, I think we got an extra auto. If These other packs still have all their autos. I think we got an extra auto. Oh, this one's super thick. Yeah, because we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Starting off with the Say Hey Kid for the Giants. 131 of 150. Jeremy. The next one is going to be a relic. We'll go on the back. Yamamoto. Blocker. All right, first the patch. Sideways, Jordan. 44 of 50. Jersey number. Houston Astros. Robert. And like I said, I think we got ourselves an extra hit. We sure do. Jeff Bagwell, 186 of 199. Stros, once again, going back to back, Robert. Roost, I'm still so jealous of that card. Acronyms Binghamton Mets. Oh, nice. Don't worry, I'm not pushing. So in case you're curious, I'm not pushing on the corner of the card itself. It's the sleeve that extends further out from the card. So don't worry, the card itself is not being pushed on. It is simply just the sleeve. I intentionally use extra thick sleeves whenever I get hit cards so that it doesn't, you don't have to worry about it getting scratched up or anything. I know it's a patch, but still. Always want to treat everything the best I can. At the end of the day, these are your cards. Treat other stuff like you would treat yours. And that's how I treat mine. All right, let's see how these 140s compare. I think I've got 100s. I might end up not liking these, and let me see. It's a little bit wide. It's not bad. Yeah, I'll tape over the top of it. Oh, I love how I put the Jordan up there, but we pulled a Bagwell auto in the same pack. They'll be here all week. All right, so let's hope that we got 4 autos in here. That would be pretty awesome. All right, next up, another real thick one. Jackie Robinson. Roberto Clemente. So a couple Hall of Famers to kick this one off. And Goldschmidt, 78 of 99. Triple relic. San Luis. Austin Nelson. Where are the Cardinals? Am I crazy? Ah, right here. Hello? Why do you not want to open? Are you hiding something extra nice in here? Big Papi, David Ortiz, Rafael Devers, and green, Nico Horner, stamp of approval, 32 of 99. Cubbies, Michael. Now for some autos. Hopefully we got 3 in here. It'd be really nice if we got an extra auto box. That is something that we did see, I don't want to say frequently out of Tribute, but every once in a while we did get extra auto boxes, which was always nice. I'm hoping. Nice. Griffey to 99 to pair nicely, Lee, with your Ichiro to 99. Oops. All right, well, the blocker card came with it. Ripken. And, ooh, Tribute to the Cleats auto. Here we go. Frank Thomas. The big hurt, 34 of 99. Robert Gordon. Finally, I hit you something nice. We've been hunting the big hurt for a while. 34 of 99. I like it. And his cleats were always really cool. Look at that. That is sick. That's pretty darn nice when you get the White Sox up here. That's a safe to say center stage card. Congrats, man. I know, finally is an understatement. Finally is an understatement. I want to put this Griffey and Ichiro on here together. You guys don't see it, which kind of defeats the purpose, but I have both the green Ichiro and the green Griffey on the same stand. All right, 2 more packs, hopefully 2 more autos. We're guaranteed 1 more, but let's hope we get 2. All right, Bo Jackson. Vladimir Guerrero Sr. And Ben Rice. 66 of 75. Michael. I know, it just took me much longer than anticipated. Nice one, Michael. Michael, I've been on a bit of a heater for you lately. This has been fun. Yeah, we'll take down this Will Warren for Ben Rice. All right, come on, give us ink. All right, Buster Posey. Clayton Kershaw. And, ooh, blue. Luis Heel, 149 of 150. Michael, Yankee spot did you pretty well. Yankees were what? 4th team left? Good call grabbing them. And I'm happy because I get a bunch of cards I can now use to write what break is what on them. All right, repack time. I'm pulling for teams that I haven't hit yet. There's a few of them. Let's make it happen. Nah, you got to give him love too. Nah, he's a good dude. He's closer to you though. He's in Oregon. I'm a little further south. Well, much further south. But I will say this. I have flown out of the place that's right near you. I've flown in and out of there a few times. 'Cause that's where Ashley's from the Seattle area. So always flying into that airport. Always hitting these dang stankies when I don't take them. Way she goes. We got a double hitter. Feels like a PSA slab and a 1-touch. Oh no, that's an SGC slab. And it's... Alright, we're going to go with the SGC slab first. It is a 9. What year? 2023 Topps Chrome Mike Trout Pink Refractor. Dana, how about a big fish for your birthday? Pirates do need a hit. They're one of the teams that have not yet. And... ooh, Gold Sapphire. Wilfrey De La Cruz. First Bowman auto. 46 of 50. Cubbies. Michael. Where are the halos? All right, come on. Like I said, let's hit for people who need hits. I want everybody to go home happy. All right, the last one. Come on. Come on. Good luck, everybody. Best of luck. Here we go. Is that another SGC slab? What are the odds? This is a 9.5. SGC 9.5. 2018 Topps update. Shohei Ohtani. Mr. Durance, happy birthday. Yeah, that's what I didn't want to I realized I try not to like let people know where other people live, you know, kind of thing. And I realized I kind of started to, which is why I awkwardly stopped. But yeah, I've flown in out of SeaTac a few times. Nice one. All right, let's recap. I think this is a safe one to go with. I like that. I like this. I like this. Oh, well. Go like here. All right. Put these fellas. These fellas. What else am I missing? Oh, yeah, I liked. Yeah, I'm just talking to myself. Ignore me. I don't know if I'd necessarily put it there, but just for ease, I am. So, something that's weird, looking at the checklist for Tribute, unless they messed up, Ohtani has both Dodgers and whatchamacallit autos. Dodgers and Angels autos. It's like, I know it sounds crazy considering it's 2025 when he was a Dodger in 2024, but there's both apparently, according to the checklist. Alrighty, Luke Kershaw, Otto Lopez, James Wood, Colton Cowser, Hunter Fiducia, Jacob Wilson, Tristan Casas, Joshua, Zach Veen, Nico Cavadas, Juan Tomas, Nolan Gorman, Cam Smith, Randy Rosarena, Pedro Cotoy, Drake Baldwin, Marco Dingus, Ben Rice, Matt Shaw, Juan Soto, Jose Anderson, Maury, Cam Smith, Nick Kurtz, Drake Baldwin, Kevin Alvarez, Cam Smith, Ben Rice, James Wood, Nacho Alvarez, James Wood, Carlos Narvaez, and another J-Dub. That I could have it. I believe that. Alrighty. Ben Rice kicking off the numbered cards to 150. Willie Mays to 150. Ichiro and Griffey, both greens to 99. Oh, that's too cool, Robert. Congrats. Key Bryant to 99. J-Ram to 199. Churio and Yelich dual relic to 150. Matt Olson to 199. Paul Goldschmidt to 99. Nico Horner to 99. We've got Jordan to 75. 50, my bad. Luis Heel to 150. Sorry, I'm holding it to where you can't even see it. Will Warren to 99. Giovanni Megabox Auto. Steve Carlton to 99. Jeff Bagwell to 199. Ben Rice Rookie Auto to 75. Wilfrey First Bowman Sapphire Gold Auto. The tribute cards are to specific times, aren't they? That's why both uniform. Yeah. It's a tribute to the moment, I think is the area on the checklist. Corbin to 150. Big Hurt tribute to the cleats to 99. For ease of holding, I put the Trout down here. It's cool. And Ohtani. Back when they were teammates. But I mean, yeah, this is a sick one. He had such cool cleats too. That like zebra stripe. I liked it. So, like I said, tomorrow, Multiverse case breaks along with Museum Collection release day. If you want to jump in, either or, keep an eye out. Of course, if you're not on the text line, jump in it because that's going to be the way that you find out what I'm dropping when. But yeah, going to hopefully run both tomorrow, and we'll see. Multiverse has proven time and time again that it is fantastic ROI, but I don't know what it is about ripping stuff really close to release, but we seem to do really well. Enjoy yourselves. Enjoy your Thursday. If I don't see you, have a safe weekend. Have a safe Super Bowl. I know a lot of idiots are out there driving after having a few beverages, so be safe. If you're going to be enjoying yourself, have a driver.